Good morning. I hope all of my students are safe and healthy. Today we will learn about concept and issues of population. So before we move, I just want all of you to open up your books. So we have social studies here, student book, chapter 4, concepts and issues of population. And today we will cover the lesson 6, immigration, which is on page 97. So I hope all of you have opened the books. First, we will talk about immigration. What is immigration? Okay, you see immigration. What do you understand by the term immigration? It is the movement of people from one place to another. Okay, but why are we studying immigration? Because in the classes we were covering the topic population, distribution of population, density, composition, but now all of a sudden we are talking about immigration because it is a great human factor that affects the distribution of population. Understand? So in this chapter we will cover different type of immigration. We have voluntary immigrations, then we have international immigration, then we have forced migration, and then we have internal immigrations. We will cover each type of immigration one by one. First, we will talk about voluntary immigrations. What is voluntary immigration? First, you need to understand the definition. Voluntary immigration is where the migrant has a choice whether or not to migrate. Okay, it's totally up to the migrant. He has full choice. He likes to move or he doesn't like to move from his country. So this is called voluntary migration. Now we will talk about voluntary immigrants. So it basically the choice depends on the voluntary immigrant. Okay, so before going ahead, there are two types of terms you need to understand, that is developing countries and the developed countries. See, PING and PED. You see the difference, developing and the developed, because immigrants usually move from developing countries to developed countries. The developed countries are considered sending countries and developed countries are considered receiving countries. So what happens when immigrants move from developing countries to the developed country? They provide them workforce. They get job over there, they earn money, and they work for that country. But at the same time, they are not only working, at the same time when they are earning money, they are sending that money back to their homeland, and in this way it reduces unemployment in their own homelands. So you see both type of countries are gaining benefit from this type of migration. Both are, one is earning, one is providing workforce, and the other is sending money and reduce the unemployment. Next, we talk about international immigration. What is international immigration? International immigration is a process of moving from one country to another. It's like just crossing the state boundaries, and it is like staying there for a limited number of time. For example, like I'm from Pakistan and I have moved from Pakistan to Turkey. Different people have different reasons why they move from one country to another, but usually people move from one country to another to improve one's economic situation. So to improve one's economic situation could be the reason of migration. Then some people move just to improve their standard of living, and some people move for gaining higher education. So gaining higher education or better education, some people move. So this all of these types are international immigration. All of these are the reasons for the international immigration. Next, we talk about the forced migration. This is forced migration. What is forced migration? Basically, this type of migration is also called displacement. And it is when people are made to leave their home and homeland. They are forced or they are made to leave their homeland. And forced migration is usually caused by war or natural disasters such as drought. If you have heard about drought, What is the meaning of drought? Drought is a shortage of water due to prolonged low rainfall. When there is low rainfall, there would be shortage of water, and what will happen? People will move to those areas where there is plentiful water. So this could be the reason. And then earthquakes, volcanoes, floods, and there are some other serious reasons of migration, like religious or political discrimination. You can't live in a country because of your religion or your beliefs, so you migrate to other countries. Next, we talk about internal immigration. What is internal immigration? In a simple word, you should know that moving from rural, here you see, moving from rural to urban areas. What is rural? Rural means living in the countryside or villages. Rural means living in the countryside, and urban means living in the city. So what happened? Urbanization means when a large portion of the population moves from the countryside to the towns and the cities. This is called urbanization. I'm telling again, when a large portion of the population moves from countryside to towns and cities. But is it a good thing? Urbanization is a problem for many countries. So it has become a problem for many countries. Why? Why it is a problem? Because it affects the agricultural area, it affects the agricultural sector, and at the same time, when people from the villages or from the countryside move to the cities, it causes cities more crowded, it increases pollution, it increases unemployment, housing, and traffic problems. So that is why urbanization is a problem for many countries. Now, last thing, don't forget, is homework. So first I want all of you to read your chapter from page 97 till 98. Not 98, up to 99. So again, I'm telling you 97 to 99. Read all these pages, and after that open up your workbook and open the page 71 here, and you have to attempt question 1, finish the crossword puzzle, and then fill in the blanks on page 71 and 72. And I assure you that once you will go through the chapter and you have understood the concept, attempting these exercises would be very easy for you. So this is the homework for this week. I hope you have learned something new today, and take care. See you again.